a high school history and social studies teacher, and a political social justice campaigner. And here's the crazy thing. She's just come back from the Bolivian jungle, hanging out with pumas. Ladies and gentlemen, here to tell us about her view on the world, it is Miriam Pierard. Hello.
Kia ora koutou. I'm here for a number of reasons today. But I think the number one reason is because the Internet Party has given me hope, and it's given us all hope, that we can actually do something different. And also because I've been talking about it and posting about it on social media and blogging about it for the last 3 months, that I figured, well, may as well put my money where my mouth is and stand up and actually go for candidacy for the Internet Party. People at home, friends of mine, my family, hi mum, and people in the audience that know me, they're not going to be very surprised by the fact that I decided to finally stand up and run for this. Because they've always said, you should run for Parliament one day. And I've thought about it, and as much as I support the other progressive parties totally, none of them have really called out to me in the way that the Internet Party does. The Internet Party is different, and it's because it wants to do things differently. And it shows a change in the way that we can engage in politics. And I think this is the number one thing about the Internet Party. And it poses 3 possible solutions to 3 problems that I find really frustrating. Number 1, the decreasing voter turnout. In 2011, nearly 1 million people in New Zealand did not go out and vote. This is the worst turnout since before women had the vote, and it's not good enough, and it shows a sickness in our system. The second thing is totally tied in with that, and that is the irrelevance of what happens in Wellington to our everyday lives, especially to the everyday lives of us, the young people, our generation. And it's created this cycle of mutual neglect where because young people aren't voting, the politicians aren't presenting issues to the young people, so that's directly relevant to who gets elected, and the cycle continues. And we again are left out of the conversation, unless, of course, it's to be told that our generation is lazy, apathetic, or selfish, but it's not. Another problem is that maybe people feel like they don't have the confidence to vote for one of these progressive parties because they can't see how they're going to work together, because they don't present themselves in the government in waiting. And I think the Internet Party, working with the Mana Party in this alliance, really shows that they're committed to a better future for all of us. It's using the internet and the knowledge sharing and the communication potential of this incredible tool to develop evidence-based policies, which has been incredible to watch over the last few months as this has been developing. Now, I'm here to talk about the modern schools policy, not a huge surprise because I'm a teacher. Education is the key to everything, and I love being a teacher. But we lag behind countries like Finland, not because we have a under par education system, but because our current government is doing things like bringing in education policies from America, whose education system sucks. Why would we do that? Thank you. I really love that you guys agree with this. And worst of all, with little to no consultation of the experts, and I see this happening in so many different policies that the government's been bringing in, and that has to change. The result of this is that most of the vulnerable, people who get left behind are the vulnerable. And that's not good enough. Sorry, cheers, sorry. I've got to wrap up, but I just want to say, I feel like a little bit of a dick standing up here, presuming that I can represent all of you, or that I can represent the youth, because I'm just a person, I'm a teacher, I'm a political activist. What I have to offer, I offer to you. And that's an insight into young people and the potential power of them. I see that every day in my classroom. I'm always impressed by that. The skills I've learned from teaching, and of course in my political organising. In 2012, I was the Aotearoa's Not For Sale spokesperson. We organised mass protests around the country. Yeah, Aotearoa's Not For Sale!
Fantastic, and that's your time.
Cheers.